because that did not go well for me in the least. Their ability to one-shot a character from almost full health and take them all the way down into danger, and then additionally all the way down to just down. It's not KO in this game, it is down. But the ability to just insta-kill a party member like that, even with lightning defense, is pretty ridiculous. Because that's the thing, is that those suckers, like, they made mincemeat out of me when I was trying them when I was not streaming, and a good portion of that was because it is an electrical attack. They do give you shocked status, which deals continuous electrical damage over time, which is why the resistance
running on fumes at this point.
to that was so important. But just the sheer damage those things did in just one hit is... Blaster is probably... It's probably Blaster, and Blaster is one of those skills where it's always been BS, but you never have to deal with that much of it at once in general, because in most games where curls exist, there are limitations on how many enemies are out in the field. You know, curls usually appear in groups of... I mean, in most games, 1, 2, maybe 3 if you really PO'd the RNG somehow. So it is just... you don't have to deal with something spamming it at you in most cases. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I figured I was doing pretty good. I should have started with fire. I should really make some other fire spells to see what statuses I can tack on. Poison never hurts. If I have something that can petrify, I don't know if that'll actually give me experience or not, but I'm really kind of over-leveled right now overall. I mean, that's a level 35 hunt and I'm level 33, so I was definitely punching up, but it was just more than I could handle. And honestly, when it comes to the hunts, punching down really is of benefit. Just because a lot of those... I mean, that's the level of the enemies that you're fighting, and that is enemies with an S. So it's not necessarily a measure of your recommended level,
So how about a breather?
as much as an indication of what level the enemies are actually going to be. And
Shall we shop a bit?
to have that many enemies that were greater than my level was not a good thing.
Come with us, Nut.
So we are going to get gas. We are going to see what else we can kill here.
Let's call it a day.
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. What's on your minds? So, what do you want to know?
Okay.
How How about it?
Why is a level 35 available and this is not? Okay. That makes sense.
We'll see you around.
We're gonna be late.
Well, since we can't do anything with that, let's check some of those procurement points that just got marked. Beetroot. Astrum. Turmeric. Astrum. That's not gonna tell me what's there. Treasure spot. More treasure spots. Well done. I don't think any of this is stuff that I don't actually have yet. Little disappointing. This area seems very... something. Ooh. An orange. I don't have an orange yet. I can pick that up anytime. This is the Chocobo racetrack. I'm not going to do any Chocobo racing until I have a guarantee that I'm going to be able to make a good show of it and not embarrass myself. I do have standards. Okay.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty. This is probably going to be the last stream I do for the day because I can tell my voice is starting to hurt a little bit again here. And, taking calls... Oh, shnikes. Taking calls is part of my job, so... I did not realize I did not have that much daylight left. So... Anyway, the Sony press conference was... When people talk about who won E3, I haven't watched the Microsoft presser yet, but... people on my Twitter feed were not particularly impressed by that either, so Nintendo won this E3, I suppose. I'll admit that I was a little disappointed in most of Sony's press conference, if it can even be called that. I mean, you only had a human out on stage twice for the entire thing, and the rest was nothing but trailer after trailer after trailer, and it was still 2 hours long, and it didn't even feel like 2 hours long. It was like, I mean, it felt like a show. It just didn't feel like it was as long as it was. The one thing that I did get out of it that I'm really super excited for is finally the Elder Scrolls in VR. They put Skyrim in VR. I've been wanting to have motion controls in the Elder Scrolls games ever since Oblivion and The Move basically came out at the same time, more or less, or at least that's how it feels. And, so Skyrim in VR, it's just like, you know, what they should have done in the first place, like Fallout VR, and it's like, Fallout isn't what people want VR, and I understand it's easier because there's guns and VATS, but no, Skyrim in VR, it's just like, so when you talk about the invisible hand of the market, that's pretty much me. I complained about it, and nobody saw it because I have zero presence online at this point. But it was something that I wanted, and it happened, so
We need to replenish
you're
our
welcome.
supply of curatives.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. I hear frogs.
Man, that hurts.
Another headache. This is not normal.
I am failing to see a quest here. Seriously, where's this quest? Oh my gosh, is it up these stairs? Is Frog Lady literally up these stairs?
Man, it's hot.
Then lose the jacket.
Literally Frog Lady up these stairs.
Looky here, if it isn't you boys again. Come to offer your support for my research, have you? Well, how very heartening.
No, we're not here to...
Now, it just so happens I already have in mind what I need you to fetch me this time. Off you go now.
I like her.
You can't repel enthusiasm of that magnitude.
I think the reason I like her is literally because she is, okay, first and foremost, she actually has a personality. She is very much, like, just, she's an absent-minded scientist. And I love me some science. I went into science before I went into programming. So there's that, and then it's also just... she is just so nonchalant about it. It's just like, it's not even that she's got a lack of social... She is every old school quest giver ever. Just like, oh hey, you know, like other people like Dino pays lip service to, you know, you can refuse, I'm not gonna let you refuse, but you can pay lip service to refusing, whereas she is totally like, oh, you know, here you go. Oh, hey, you know. And then it's like, she doesn't even tell you what she's looking for or where to go in the dialogue. She just like, okay, off you go now. Like, you're just magically supposed to know where. It's just such an old school style of quest giving, and I appreciate that as somebody who's been playing RPGs for a long time.
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. What'll it be today? Here's our menu.
Yeah, no.
It's quite an intimidating lineup.
Yikes. No, if I can't handle a level 35, what makes you think I can handle a level 38 or a level 41? No.
Thank you. Please come again. Man, that smells good.
Where's the nearest? I can make it that far, I think.
Everything in order?
Yep.
That shouldn't be too much of a trek. Because I've literally...
Hey, Knox, why don't we sleep there?
Oh,
They got
right,
something
right.
special?
A safe place to spend the night? The demons will be coming out any minute.
Alright. I give up.
Whatever.
Woohoo! You heard him, Ignis?
Yes, loud and clear.
I suppose I have the gil for it. It just seems like such a waste because I've got no EXP. Yeah.
It's bedtime.
Sounds good.
On the plus side, at least, literally, I did not fight any battles. I have 0 EXP for the entire day. I don't even have that many photos. I did nothing. Okay, my voice is not doing well right now, so since the other session ran long, I'm just gonna call this a session and be done with it. Because I'm just gonna be going around probably farming some more vegetables and stuff here, and I'll probably just kinda quick view this video to see how my mic is working despite my voice being not up to 100%. But hopefully next time I stream I'll have something of value to show.